Get ready.
This is the voice of Wayne America.
Lighten up, Francis.
With your host,
Hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here.
Mike Carnes.
How do you measure yourself with other golfers? By height.
Only at WayneAmerica.com.
The supernova's gonna kill us all.
Okay, this guy is the real zero, that's true. Just think back when you guys were freshmen, huh?
.com.
Hello and welcome to the Voice of Wayne America podcast, an exclusive here on WayneAmerica.com. I'm Mike Carnes, your host for all that is the best town in all of America. That is right here in Wayne America. And this is the time of year, the end of July. It's getting down to the end of summer. We've already been through one crazy weekend here in Wayne with the annual chicken show. And July is a month here in Wayne where we have actually two big things happening in here in town. And the second one gets its start here on Wednesday, and it's the big one. It's the 97th annual Wayne County Fair. That'll be happening out at the Wayne County Fairgrounds, running Wednesday through Sunday. And with me on the program this week is Kevin Davis, who's the president of the Wayne County Fair Board, a group of people that do a lot of work really all year long. I mean, there's really no break in the action, I think, for this group. They, as soon as this fair gets done and they get all of that taken care of, they'll be starting work on the fair for next year. And Kevin, thanks for joining us here on the program. Kind of the calm before the storm here. We were recording this on Tuesday morning, and it's a nice, quiet day out here at the fairgrounds. It's everything looks like it's all ready to go, and you're just waiting for things to happen now, right?
Well, it's not all ready to go. We got a few more things to do, but it all come together. Last night we had fair cleanup. Probably had a little over 300 people with kids out here, so it was pretty nice to see all that many people out around here last night.
I know there's a lot of community support. I know at our church on Sunday there was calls for volunteers to help come out and clean out here at the fairgrounds. So it's a great community of gets a lot of great community support.
Yeah, it does, and we really appreciate that. Makes it a lot easier on the rest of the fair board, because when you get that many people showing up, it sure takes some of the load off of us.
Yeah, there are really a lot of moving parts to a county fair that I don't think people really fully appreciate. You got all the 4-H stuff, you got the
Right.
open class stuff, you have the entertainment, the vendors. I mean, there's a lot of balls that you guys are trying to keep in the air here.
Yeah, you got to try and keep it all moving. Plus, we added the FFA in there, so that's all huge, so you're trying to keep all that going. And then you got the Ag Hall with the women down there with all that stuff. The commercial building, or the Wayne Expo Center, we call it now. There's a lot of moving parts out here, but to me, it all goes back with your fair board. When you got a good fair board and everybody works with you on it, it makes the load a lot easier.
Yeah. How many people are on the Wayne Fair Board?
We got 15.
15. And does everybody have a specific responsibility? Or is that
we try and divide it up a little bit, but then if one side gets a little low, if they need help, everybody jumps in and just moves over. So you got to kind of set it up to where people got some designated stuff to watch over, and then if they need something, they grab somebody else to go help. So, which is nice, because everybody's got to be kind of flexible.
Yeah, and it's a great group of people too. I've had an opportunity to watch you guys over the years, and it's a great bunch of people that are involved in this.
Yeah, because like you were saying with the food vendors, one come in last night and she's setting up. The rest of them start coming in tonight and tomorrow morning for sure, and set all up. So yeah, it takes people around here in the office, like Diane Raber, she's our secretary, and she's in here all week long, taking that. And just like yesterday, Dave Lay was out here. He's our treasurer, getting stuff done. So it takes a lot of manpower to put this on, and we'll all start again this morning and be working on it. So it'll be one of them deals where everybody keeps moving around.
Yeah. The fair gets started on Wednesday evening. We got a free day at the fair. The check-in of 4-H and FFA entries and animals will be happening on Wednesday, and the free day is kind of a fun day for everybody. It gives everybody a chance to see what's going on here.
Yeah, we tried it that one time or a couple times, of having like a little Christian concert, and the weather kind of went against us both times, and So we've kind of backed away from that. So it'll still be a free fare. You know, the gate's wide open. Anybody can come in and watch. But like you just said, a lot of the livestock and the exhibits, 4-H stuff, will all come in on Wednesday afternoon. So that'll be, because that way everybody gets it in. That way they'll be ready for Thursday morning.
Yeah, and Thursday's when the fun really gets
Yeah.
going. Then you get the 4-H and
Right.
FFA livestock shows going on throughout the day. You have the bull riding coming up on Thursday evening,
Right.
and the Wayne County Troubadours will be performing in the beer garden
Yeah.
on Thursday.
Yep.
Some of the highlights of that day.
You know, like I just said there with the Ultimate Bull Riding, you know, with Mark Ward and LJ Jenkins with their tour, we've added a little event in there. Luke Kaufman, our announcer, he is on the team of promoting BFO, which is the bullfighters. So these will be teams that'll come in. Be one guy in the arena will fight them Mexican fighting bulls.
Oh,
It's like a minute. So are you in on that, Mike?
I am not in on that.
Okay,
no,
we could probably make it work so you could be an exhibition.
I have trouble fighting my Chihuahua at home. I'm not sure I'd have good odds against the bull.
But these guys will accumulate points. That actually the points will go to Vegas for the PBR.
for the big one.
The big one. These
Okay.
guys. So we was able to co-sanction this in that where Luke was able to tie it in so that these guys come and fight, they will get accumulate points, and then that's how they accumulate points to get to Vegas for the PBR because they have a special bullfighting event out there for them guys. So I thought that was pretty nice of them guys to work with us to get that in, to come into Wayne, Nebraska. I mean, because there is nobody in northeast Nebraska that has it. So we felt really fortunate to have something like that.
Yeah, and to have that kind of connection with the PBR, which
Yeah.
is kind of the Super Bowl of
Yeah.
bull
Yes,
riding, bullfighting.
it is,
So
yeah.
that'll be a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, it'll be something different. You know, we're not having the mutton busting, which we usually have, because it was kind
Now,
of.
see, I would've gotten in on
Yeah,
that.
you'd have got in on that. But I think they are looking for a barrel man. Would you like to be the barrel man? I think we could find a good hat and put on you and everything.
I'm not sure that would end well for me. Well, let's move on to Friday. Continuing with the 4-H and FFA livestock shows going on there. The big event, of course, is the 57th annual barbecue, and that's going on Friday, starting at 6 o'clock. And how'd that get started?
They just started it years ago. You know, that was way before my time because I'm 60 years old, Mike. So 57. So
You weren't on the board then?
No, I wasn't. That 3 years old. That wouldn't have been much help back then. So, but no, it's a good annual thing they used to do. I just remember when we used to come, they always used to dig it and put it in a hole and bury the meat in the gunny sacks, and that's how they cooked all the meat back in the days. You know, so it was pretty neat. But Sarah Bailey's in charge of that, and she's done an awesome job for it and keeping everybody in line on it. And she's got a good staff that helps her. You know, with all of our corporate sponsors, if they can make it, they're assigned to kind of different areas to help with it. So, which is good. It takes a lot of people to do it. So, but it turns out good. I mean, where you come in, you get a free barbecue, and then you turn around and then you go to the tractor pull, be the bush pullers and the Lucas, the PPL, which they call it, the Pro Pulling League, out of Ohio. So them guys will be here. We got 3 classes with the PPL this year. Will be the big pickups. There'll be 2 classes of big pickups, diesel and gas pickups, and then the limited pro stock tractors, plus the bush pullers. So there'll be a total of 10 classes, 2 sleds, and then there'll be big screen TVs, all 3 nights. And then that, you know, so there'll be live feed of that, plus all the sponsors will be on that. So that's kind of what we use that for.
And of course, before that, the Pioneer Award in Oldest
Yes.
Farmer, which
Yep.
is a special
Yep.
opportunity to acknowledge the people in this
Right.
county who have been a part of the
Yep.
community from an agricultural
Yep.
perspective.
That's real nice to have all that and get all that stuff done too.
Yeah.
You know, so, you know, then we got then in beer garden we got teen dance for the kids on Friday night, and then we got and also in the beer garden we got West Wind playing down there that night. So yeah, we just it keeps it'll be a full day
Yeah.
on Friday. So
Friday, it really, there's really a ton of activity going on out here on Friday, and then Saturday you have the 4-H Style Show, awards presentations, and then great night of music with Blackhawk and Diamond Rio.
Yes.
Those are two big names in country music, and,
and
having them here is gonna be really awesome.
Yeah, it's just been amazing with the people that are calling, either on calling the fair office or on Facebook, wanting to know. Because if you come just to the concert or any day of the fair, and if you just want to come for one day, it's $15. Mm-hmm. These people all come back and say $15. Well, then what's it cost us to get in? No, once you pay at the gate, you're in. You're in. You're into the whole fair. So they said, well, what about parking? No, it's all free. So once you're in the gate, you're good. You're golden.
Yeah. So getting Blackhawk and Diamond Rio here, I know every year you guys have to come up with something new for the musical act.
Right.
I'm always interested to know how that process, how you're able to bring in some of the acts that you're able to bring in.
About like what you said earlier, when we start this, we're finishing this one up, and then we'll take a week off, and then we'll come back a week later, and we'll put our music guys together, and we will start searching for groups already. You got to start early.
Yeah, and that takes some financial backing too, because I know I've read stories over the years about, particularly my interest is more into the classic rock genre, and I know that those bands generally don't come cheap.
No.
And so you have to really
Right.
find something that's within your budget that you can that you can make happen.
You got to work on all that, and it takes a while to plan it because. A lot of the pricing for the bands are not out there yet when we're starting to look. You can put offers in. So it's always nice if you get started early. Mm-hmm. And it'll take, more than likely, it takes a couple months to get it done.
Yeah.
But you always like to have something booked. We usually like to have it done by the Parade of Lights in Wayne so we can announce it, which is a nice thing. So that's usually what we try and shoot for.
All right. And then Sunday, the last day of the fair, you have the Sweet Tooth Contest, which sounds like a new event this year.
Oh, no, it's always been here. It was the pie one and the Sweet Tooth one that they have down in the Wayne Expo Center down there. So, they've had that down there. So, we just got.
Now, if you need a judge for that, that's something I can do.
I might hook you up with a guy like that because I think they're always looking for new ones.
They're always looking for new ones because I can judge pies.
Okay.
I'm a very good judge of pie.
Right. So we'll see what we can work out on that one.
Then also the Barnyard Pedal Pole at 2:00, and then the auction of wood carvings. The guy comes, Gary Keenan comes down here and does the chainsaw art every year, and
he's a new guy this year, so we're trying a new guy with him, and then like you said, we will sell them off on right before the demo derby.
Okay, and the close of the weekend is of course the big demo derby on Sunday night. It's
always the one where we hit the home run. It's amazing when you walk up over that hill, or when it gets to be close to 6:00, you walk out there and the place is packed.
Yeah,
I mean it's just amazing. But the guys that we got running Wrecking Derby, Cody and them, Jimmy Furno's been helping him. Them guys have done an awesome job. Everybody on the board's done an awesome job on everything. Just like you said, everything we went through, if all these guys and guys and gals didn't work together, you wouldn't be able to put a fair on like this. Mm-hmm. And over the years, you can see where it's went. We've grown it, and it's got, you get a lot of compliments back from the people, and it's nice to hear that.
Yeah. The one thing about this fair that I'm always impressed by is how you guys are able to transform the grandstand area for you have 4 really different events every night.
Yeah.
You have the
bull riding.
The bull riding one night, you have the tractor pull, you have a concert, then you have a demo derby, and all 4 of those events take different, are completely different in the way they're set up and the way they're presented, and you have to transform that area every night to do that. And that's always neat to see how that transforms from one night to the next.
As soon as the tractor pull's done that night, the bull riding. So when they're done, they will clean up, and then we will start cutting the track on on Friday morning and putting water on for the tractor pull. When the tractor pull guys are done, they pull out, and the stage will be here, and they will set the stage Friday night. So then they'll set it up Saturday morning, and so that it'll be all set down here, and then Sunday morning, the other guys will come in, the county boys will come in and make the track for the Wrecking Derby.
Yeah,
So
it's
all in one spot, which I told some other guys yesterday. I said, yeah, it's all 4 different venues all in one spot. Mm-hmm. So, and just like you said, it's nice to have it there. You're not spread out either. So, but it takes a lot of work.
takes a lot of work, and it's really neat to see the transformation from one night to the next. I know there's a lot of other things that are going on here. We've talked a lot about main events, and I know that like there's a petting zoo here.
Yep.
There'll be a hypnotist here this
Yep.
weekend. Some the wildlife encounters, which is
Yes.
always kind of
Yes.
entertaining for the kids, and carnival and chamber coffee here on Friday morning. So.
Yep.
So a lot of stuff will be happening here beyond the main events.
Right.
So.
Yeah. There's a lot of good stuff going on. Amy Top with our 4-H. I mean, she just does an awesome job with all that. So it's really nice when you get people like that stepping up to do that. And her numbers, our horse numbers, are completely full up there. Beef and dairy are big. Hogs were down a little bit, but not much. So I mean, it's awesome to see all that much.
Yeah, and then at the Expo Center on Saturday you have some crafting projects. There's gonna and then here's one that I could also get into on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. The wine, beer, and whiskey tasting hosted by T&H Meat Company.
Yeah, so that's something we've been trying to do and getting it kind of spiced up, and then we also got the ice cream down there, gelato, so that's going to be there. So that's going to be all kinds of different stuff going on.
Yeah, lots of good stuff happening here at the Wayne County Fair. The 97th annual Wayne County Fair starts on Wednesday, July 24th, runs through Sunday, July 28th. Talk about ticket prices. What people can expect there?
Yeah, right now you can buy a season pass up till Thursday morning. They will be $45 for the season pass, and that gets you into every day of the fair. Or if you want a day pass, it's $15. I mean, for $15, you're in the gate. You go wherever. So that's pretty cheap entertainment for one day.
It is, and definitely well worth the value of either the single day pass or the season pass to get in here and see everything that's going to be going on here during the county fair. So what's we're talking on Tuesday morning, one day before the things start happening. What's left to get going before Wednesday?
Oh, we got to put up. We do a handicap parking out here. We still got some more stuff to set up around, for everybody else. So there's just little things we got to do. The big stuff is all done, but you still got the little stuff to set up. So
yeah.
There's always stuff. It'll be another all day deal out here, but that's the way it works.
Yeah, and then what does the fair board do the day after on Monday morning after all the fair stuff? Is there?
We just sit in here and talk.
Just sit here and talk.
No, actually, it will be Monday morning. We'll be tearing down. The guys will be tents will be going down. Yeah, so you start tearing everything down and putting stuff away.
Yeah, so just be matter of getting everything taken care of and then.
Yep.
Take a breath and get ready for next year then.
Yeah, that's right. That's the way it works. You just take care of it for next year, and that's so you make sure you put it all away, and that's where it goes.
All right. Well, we've been talking with Kevin Davis here, the president of the Wayne County Fair Board here on the Voice of Wayne America podcast. And the podcast, of course, feature here on WayneAmerica.com. And we're looking forward to doing some reports here. We'll be down here during the fair and do some live updates on our Facebook page. So check out the Wayne America Facebook page there for that, and we'll have some updates of events going on here at the 97th Annual Wayne County Fair. Kevin, thanks a lot for talking with us today, and I'm looking forward to seeing what happens here over these next few days.
You bet. Thanks, Mike.
All right, well, that's going to do it for this edition of the Voice of Wayne America podcast here on WayneAmerica.com. We'll have another edition coming up very soon. So until then, this is Mike Carnes, and we'll see you later.